Welcome to the arcade, everybody. We're back in Farming Simulator 25, and I know it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, and I just wanted to give you guys an update of what was going on. I am still working on it. Uh, but what I'm doing is I'm fast forwarding a month, and then I'm doing a contract, and then I'm fast forwarding a month and doing a contract, fast forwarding a month and doing a contract, right up until March. During March is when we're going to start working on our own stuff. Right now we've got $142,000 in the bank after last episode. So, yeah, the plan is right now to go ahead and buy the harvester this next season. So, we're going to go ahead, it's October now. I'm probably going to do the same thing in November. I'm going to fast forward into November, and then I'm going to do a contract. Whether you guys actually get to watch that contract or not, we'll see. It depends how I feel, if I feel like recording that day or not. Because, I mean, I know you guys are probably sick and tired of watching contracts anyway. And then, come on. There you go. Oh, so yeah, then what we'll do is, come March, we will start prepping our field, getting it ready for April. So in April, we can go ahead and... Well, we could probably do it all in April, actually, because April's a long day. So what we could do is get up 6 o'clock in April, go ahead and cultivate it. Now, I don't know if rice needs mulched. I don't know if you can mulch rice. So what we might do is rent a mulcher just to see. Wrong button. I meant to hit the H, not the 3 key. We might rent a mulcher just to see if you can mulch rice. Because if that's the case, you've got to mulch it, and then you've got to cultivate it, and then you fertilize it, weed it, and plant it. If weeds are growing. If weeds are growing, you can weed it. If weeds are not growing, then I wouldn't worry about. Then we're not going to worry about weeding it until weeds start growing. I really should have bought this farm up here. This would be like a perfect chicken farm. It's already got the greenhouses. It's already got the chicken house. I mean, we could have already been into animals. It's got a great big barn up there. I don't know if that... I kind of think that barn, though, is for show. I don't think you can actually go inside that barn. If we have time later, we'll check that out, but I don't think you can. Oh, I'm not going to be able to anyway because I don't own the land. So yeah, that is the plan right now, is every month that we're not working our own field to be working contracts. Because any way you look at it, we need to be making money. If we're not making money, we're not going to be able to keep buying equipment. We're not going to be able to keep buying fields. I would like to get all the equipment. I'd like to get a cultivator, a plow, a fertilizer. Don't really want to buy a stone thing. Because honestly, you don't get enough stones off of a field to make it worthwhile. So I might keep running that. We also don't use it enough to make it to want to purchase, you know? So yeah, I think that's what we might do is buy a plow, a cultivator, fertilizer. Probably gonna need a limer. I don't know if it takes lime or not, or if it'll need lime. If it does need lime, we'll eventually buy one. Yeah, and just keep going from there. Main thing right now is we want to keep that rice field going. We want to buy a second rice field where we actually have to get the greenhouse rice and the different equipment for that. And then the third field that we buy is actually going to be oats, canola, wheat, something like that, because I want to get into chickens. Chicken farming will be the next thing that we get into, and then eventually we'll start buying grass fields. Because pretty much everything else needs grass. I don't know how many fields we're going to need. I don't know how many fields we're going to end up buying. May or may not go for the whole map. I don't know. This farm is actually not far from our other farm up there, so what I might do when we decide to do chickens is come down here and buy this farm. Not 100% sure on that just yet. We will see. I'll also take your guys' stuff into consideration. You know, what do you guys want to see? I know not everybody wants to see rice because, well, rice is new and everybody's doing rice, but everybody's doing it on the Asian map. I'm not going to say that it is. Oh shoot! No! 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 This is not good. Alright, I can't hit that one there because that is not the first one. That is not going to be the first one either. This next one is most likely going to be the first one. Alright, let's pick that up so I can drive faster. Should be one more here. Where is it? There it is. I don't like when they do them at an angle like that because you always know that that's not the first one. The first one you come to is never the first one. Alright, so this should be the first one here. I apologize for the sneeze. It apparently caught it. I tried to shut the mic off in time, but apparently I did not. So I apologize for that. Sometimes allergies just get to you, or dust or pollen, whatever. I do have a little bit of a cold. Nothing major, but... Alright, so we're going to come back around here now, and we're going to grab this one here. Yeah, microphone showed that it picked up. I don't know if it actually did or not. I'm hoping not. Either way, I'm sorry for that. So yeah, as I was saying, before I rudely got interrupted by a sneeze, Let me know what you guys want. Do we want to go animals? Do we want to keep doing crops? We can do a crop, so I don't mind that. That's a lot of field work, but I don't mind doing that. I just realized that the recording looked a little dark. No, 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 no. You. There you go. So, yeah, we can do pretty much anything you guys want to do. You tell me what you want to see and we will try to make it happen. Animals or crops is the question right now. I mean, right now, obviously, it's going to be crops because we're concentrating on rice. We don't have enough money to buy fields. We really need to get all of our equipment. That is the biggest thing that I'm trying to do right now is get us to the point where we have our own equipment. Because equipment rentals are a huge cost. And it eats a lot into the profits of the farm. But then, of course, now you're looking at maintenance on the vehicles that you own. But, it'll be alright. I mean, if we go animals, mostly all we need is grass fields. Because the goats and the sheep take grass. The cows also take grass, especially if you're just doing beef cattle. Otherwise, it takes TMR, which is grass, hay, so we would have to do some sort of oat product. I forget what else is in TMR. I think that's it. I think it's just grass and hay, and straw. It's all stuff we'd have to look up later on, you know, and make sure we have all of everything covered for that. But chickens are just grain, whether it be oats, canola, wheat. So chickens are easy, and the thing of it is, the byproduct for that is the stuff you need for the cows that gives you the straw. Unless, of course, you go sorghum. Because I know chickens also eat sorghum, and, well, don't really need sorghum to take care of the chickens, you know, or sorghum doesn't give you a byproduct. That's the word I was looking for. Sorghum does not give you a byproduct. But see, if we go that route, then everything, all the crops that we'd use are all going to be used. We're not going to be selling any of them. So if that's the case, you know, I mean, it doesn't matter. We'll always have the rice field, so the rice will always be getting sold. I'm actually thinking animals next. Well, after the rice fields. Start buying more and more fields, getting them ready for animals. Apparently grazing is a thing, but you have to have a grass field that you put your pens onto. I don't know how all that works. But trust me, we have plenty of time before we get to animals. Because like I said, I want to own all of our own equipment in order to be able to take care of the fields first, before we even buy another field. So plow, cultivator, and those don't actually cost that much money. Because we don't need big ones. Everybody uses these big monstrous things for these fields, and I'm sitting here like, you don't need them. Yeah, it takes a little bit more. Oh, excuse me. It takes me a little bit more time to do the work, but it's not really necessary to go bigger. Of course, we also don't really have the shed space to go bigger. All we own is that one little shed right now. Well, we also have that big one down below, but down there can be for like animal storage. We still need to get some silos in. I would really like to get some multigrains in. Just because I think multigrains look better. However, I don't like the single multigrains, you know, where they just put one silo and go, oh yeah, this silo will take everything all together. It's like, come on. If you're going to do a multigrain silo, you know, at least have like 4 or 5 different silos so it makes it look better. But that's just me, you know. That's a tunnel. I wonder where it goes. I have time to look at the map right now. In fact, I'm going to. So that's the tunnel there. I think I might run through the tunnel here. Well, after we're done with this. Take the tractor up through. I know I've got like ADOS. Attention deficit. Oh, shiny. For those of you who don't know what ADOS is. Which is why it is amazing that I actually am able to play simulation games. Because a game like this, my mind's still going, but I mean the tractor only goes so fast, 7 miles per hour. You know. But yeah, right now we've got enough to buy the harvester, which is the biggest cost of all. Cultivator, plow, not that expensive. Fertilizer, all you need is the little one that goes on the back of the tractor, because that thing will spray an entire field like in no time at all. Even the largest of fields. And then you got the lime spreader and the weeder. And that is pretty much everything that you need. Well, I shouldn't say weeder. What I personally do is I prefer the sprays. The herbicides. I know. Everybody's like, oh, pesticides. You don't want to put it on the floor. Yes, I know. However, if you get the sprayer, it does fertilizing and weeding all at the same time. You can use one thing to do both. Not at the same time, but to do both. So, yeah. Contract is done. Let's fold this back up. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here. Turn that off. Oh no, leave that one on. Turn that off. Alright, so that does actually look like it opens. Maybe. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to see if it opens, but I don't know. It looks like there's a bunch of shit in there, so it looks like this would be one to get rid of. A useless building. Just personal preference, I would dump it and put a bigger shed up there, one that actually shoot. I mean, hit that button and hit that one. Hang on for me for a minute. I'm going to go check this out. I don't think they'll mind, do you? Oh, that goes up over. We don't want to go up over. I want to go through. I want to see what's it. Oh, really? Really? Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Why would you put up a wall? Right here. Come on. You give me a nice big tunnel to run through. You give me a nice big tunnel to run through. You know, this is like the coyote chasing the roadrunner. You know. It's all fake. Alright, I gotta go pick up that piece of equipment. But that is gonna do it for us for today, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. My goal for 2025 is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I want to thank you all for helping make that happen. So, yes, and we will see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.